Hey, how we doing? Just Juicy here, Cricket Strength TV, episode 21, and today we're going to talk a little bit about mobility. Now, it's a bit of a buzzword at the moment. We've been talking about the fact that fast bowlers need good mobility for the last 4 or 5 years. And now you see it a lot that people are getting really stuck into mobility, which is great, but there's also a little bit of an issue. We need to know exactly what mobility we need in the right areas. If we follow the joint by joint approach that was championed by Mike Boyle, then we know exactly where we need it. Ankles need mobility, knees need stability, hips need mobility, etc. All the way up and down the chain. Also, if someone says sticking a heavy barbell on your back will help get you mobility, they're lying and they're going to get you hurt. Don't do it. So what we don't want to do is go about trying to get mobility without first making sure there's adequate stability. There's a new phenomenon we've seen with the bands that people are just yanking their joints around willy-nilly and trying to get mobility through that way. Remember, if you haven't got adequate stability above and below, we're asking for trouble. Take the Jenga here. If we get one of the blocks and it's a bit stiff and not moving it, we know if we take that out, catastrophe, the whole thing's going to crumble. So if we go, just try to take one out, it don't want to come, bang, it's gone. And if we're yanking on our ankle to try and get more mobility in it, without first knowing exactly why, which way direction the actual blockage is, or if the knee's got adequate stability, or if the hip above that has got adequate mobility, we could be just doing this. So I know you probably see the things where the bands are being pulled everywhere, hips and ankles, but just be careful. We need to backload stability to make sure we can then access the mobility. Not just as easy as just pulling it and hoping for the best. Otherwise this sort of thing happens. Okay? Any questions? Shout us. Catch you next.